Is this card going to be the next Battle VIP Pass? The short answer is yes, but first, there are a few things we need to discuss. First off, what exactly does this card do? The card's name is Buddy Poffin, and its effect reads, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less, and put them onto your bench. Comparing it to Battle VIP Pass, straight away there are noticeable differences. The main two being, you can use it after the first turn of the game, and it has a HP restriction of 70 or lower. Taking a look at the current decks of the format, almost all of them are playing Pokemon with 70 HP, the only exceptions being Mew, which won't be legal after rotation anyway, Lugia, Entei Iron Valiant, and Miraidon to an extent since Fluffy will also be rotating out of Standard. Other than those decks, every other deck plays a Pokemon with 70 HP even if it's just one card. So this automatically means the card is amazing, right? Well, yes and no. Let's take a look at the good aspects of the card first. The best decks of the format all have a Pokemon with 70 HP, plus those Pokemon are one of, if not the main Pokemon of the deck. Charmander, Frigibax, Ralts, Comfey, even side engines and support Pokemon like Bidoof, Manaphy, Jirachi and Pidgey. All of them can be searched with this card, and of course the main draw is that this card can be used after the first turn of the game, unlike Battle VIP Pass. The fact that you can use this card after the first turn of the game means you don't have a useless card in your hand turn 2, you have comeback potential and can build up your board after falling behind, you can use it later on in the game to get a Pokemon that you potentially shuffled back off of something like Super Rod, and just like with Battle VIP Pass, it's free discard and Lost Zone fodder after you've already set up. But all this is not to say the card is perfect, because it does have its downsides, the main one being the HP limit. For some decks this isn't a problem. As I said earlier, the main Pokemon is part of an evolution line, specifically decks such as Charizard and Gardevoir. However, for other decks, it's going to be a little trickier to set up your board. With Lost Zone decks and Chien-Pao, your main attacker and support Pokemon have far above 70 HP, or are literally 10 HP above the limit. Because of this, you have to rely more on your supporters and other search cards such as Nest Ball and Ultra Ball in order to get those Pokemon into play. On the surface, this slows down the pace of the game and how quickly you and your opponent can set up, which may seem like a detriment, but it's actually a blessing. With Battle VIP Pass, players can set up the board very quickly if you drew it, let alone multiple copies, to the point where the fate of the game could be decided just from this card alone. Buddy Poffin doesn't completely remove your ability to set up quickly, but it does limit your options, forcing you to rely on other cards in order to grab those missing pieces. Not only that, but it also allows you and your opponent to catch up later on in the game if either of you are falling behind. The bottom line is that this card is good, very good, and is definitely going to see competitive play. It's not useful in every deck, but the decks that can use it will benefit greatly. Is it worse than Battle VIP Pass? No. Does that mean it's better? Also no. Both cards have their ups and downs, and are both better and worse than each other in different ways. But I will say that this card is a step in the right direction in making substitutes and competitors to Battle VIP Pass. A card that I know a lot of people will be happy to see when rotation hits in the next few months.